Right, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, social media world. Right, so in the two previous videos that I'm just putting on YouTube, definitely, well, in fact, I think they're all on YouTube now officially at 6:52 on Thursday, the 27th of November 2025, and I've just reviewed, well, unboxing a Buckingham Nicks LP, baby blue vinyl, very very good price. Even better price because something came off and it was £3, so we got £3 towards that, so it was a bit cheaper. And then the day I desperately needed to get the type of sleeves for this vinyl record because it's quite precious and it's in good condition. Only paid £3 for it, and it was I came with a wee big booklet, and I got that, and I got that for two for £16 because every single LP was more than £20. So I couldn't get an LP the day. I really did want to get one, but anyway, doesn't matter. But anyway, as I was saying, so I just had to buy something to get the outer sleeves cheap, because I think if you buy anything in HMV you get the outer sleeves for at least, I think, 75p, but you definitely get it cheaper if you buy something in the shop. And then so it was either 10.99 each for the CDs or two for 16 quid. Right, so as I was going to say, right, the day, right, I was at work and just like went past this guy that was sorting out loads of the chairs and tables, but it was mainly tables he was sorting out, and I thought, oh, I'll help him, and we like stacked them all nice and neatly. And then there was this like really weird table, can't really explain it, but it was about that thick and it was like that square, but it had, like, I would say that width, a bit of glass there and a bit of glass there, but it went like that, and then there was glass on that bit, like say the two bits of the glass there, and then it was silver, like a pipe almost going around like that, and we tried to carry it, like he carried it there and I carried it there, and we just moved it very gently, and maybe one tiny little bit maybe just hit the floor or something, and because it was a little tiny bit cold in the back where we were moving it, apparently glass like changes differently in heat or cold. But anyway, so we were moving it and it snapped or crackled because it must have maybe the tension just done it, or because the bottom bit just hit the ground or something, and it shattered everywhere, and then it shattered into my arm. Fae about there all the way up to there was a gash there, and then lots and lots of scars. It was almost like as if like you've spent ages trying to go into a bramble bush and get some blackberries at the end of August, the first 2 weeks in September, and big scar there, and then lots of just cuts there. Didn't even feel a thing, didn't scream, didn't overreact, didn't anything. As soon as it happened, it bounced all up, looked at my arm and I went, oh my god, I've got scars. And then one bit actually fell at the back of my neck and went down the back of my top, and then one person said, sit down for a minute, relax, and I went, I'm alright, and looked at my arm and I went, oh my god. And then after about 2 minutes it like flared up a wee bit and went a bit like I red, and the one wee bit where I was starting to bleed, and then a guy who shan't be named for legal reasons, he said, we'll get you cleaned up, and we had to fill in a form. It was crazy. You have to do it nowadays. But anyway, it was good being back at work today though for the first time in about 2 weeks and 3 days or something like that. No, wait. No, it was 15 days. 'Cause I finished working and I went to England the next again day. Aye. Right, anyway, and uh, wait, what day is this? Thursday. I've been home since about 3:30 on Wednesday. Aye, yesterday, and then but I was incredibly brave. God, it hurts me when someone whacks me across the chest or the back with a spoon or a fork. Aye. Anyway, which is on TikTok and YouTube actually. I think should be. Anyway, but it's definitely on TikTok because that's one of my earliest videos on TikTok. So I thought I'd just explain that the day. No, it's nothing to write home about, but I just thought I would because I've not had a proper injury like that for absolute ages. It was weird though, when we finished patching myself up and all that, and then we came out of the staff room, the person that patched me up and then filled out the injury form, he noticed a bit of glass in my hair, and then we had to clean up all the mess. Aye, but I hate moving glass in at work now, and now that I done it once with a bit of glass. I think overall, aye, that's the third like bit of glass that I've accidentally smashed at work now. Aye. Anyway, it happens. But it's a the well, can't really say it for legal reasons, but I've said it before, but I'll not say it again just in case. But anyway, aye, so things like that happen. But nowadays, I had to write down who I am, my address, phone number, male, female, and all that, what I was to that company, and then two witnesses. Aye, and the guy that was helping me move it was also called Kevin. Anyway, right, so, right, when I get at least maybe 2 or 3 more, emery cans to put on my wall there, I will give you a proper review about another review about them. But it's 50. No, wait, is it 54? I think it's 54 emery cans I've got up there, individual cans of energy drinks. But I thought I would just show you that. I don't know if they would be allowed, but I could maybe show you tomorrow what it's like. Anyway, tomorrow, if it's exactly the same as it was before the plaster went on it, then I'll put another plaster on it tomorrow. Anyway, so I'm going to get back to listening to that before Emmerdale comes on in half an hour. Anyway, aye, and I'll be watching Emmerdale and then the I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here. Aye, jungle. Right, bye, bye, bye.